G'day GQ man, how's it going mate? Thanks for stopping in. It's been a while. How's the sound? We got sound? Yeah, GQ man, it's been a bit of a rough trot. I won't lie about it. But here we are today, being able to do a live, so that always makes for a good day. We've got some birdies out there. Let's see if we can get this thing to zoom in. Oh yeah, we can zoom in. That's nice. Where'd they go? Over there. Where are they? Over there, where that is, there, that's Outer Harbour, and we're at Largs Bay, which is the jetty before Outer Harbour. Yeah, locks, that's what we're here for. We're here for the locks. So I heard from the Aussie lockpicking engineer that there was locks on Largs Bay jetty. So since then, about 2 months ago, I found out. I've been trying to get down here on a decent enough day where it wasn't blowing its ass off, and today just happens to be that day, which is awesome. So I have got you zoomed in. That's probably a little bit closer than what I can see, but there's all your expensive houses along the foreshore there. Expensive houses along the foreshore come with expensive bills. A lot of maintenance required when you have a house this close to the foreshore, especially when they keep building stuff with metal inside concrete. Doesn't last very long. That old building there, just where are we? Fingers are there. That's used to be a youth hostel back in the day, early 1900s, 1927. That part of the building was created. They have knocked down everything else around it. They're doing high density, living houses, townhouses, things you're going to need stairs for. But they're also keeping that part of the building, which is really good, because that's a lot of history right there. But it's a lovely day on the jetty. It's not blowy or nothing. So let's get into the locks. Hey, you found us on Google Maps. Awesome. You know where we are in space. Technology, don't you just love it? Right, let's get into some locks. So we're at the end of the jetty. I've come across some of these. It's a North Lockwood 120. This is a Seneca. So that's your, it's got no engraving on it. That's your El Cheapo version from Bunnings. This one, now this is a serious love lock. This one is designed for Marine. It is the 8345 Marine Series ABUS. But it would have been better if they had engraved their name instead of putting it in scratchy. They scratched it on, but they used marking pen. So it's like a $80 lock that they've put on there, and they didn't get it engraved. Would have been better to get it engraved, people. You might want to come back, retrieve your lock, and go get it engraved. It's a little master lock. See? Underneath. It's a little 30mm master lock. That is part of the 145 series, I reckon. Now here's some nice ones. Okay, why have they done that? Stick those two together. "7 years. Avis titanium." So we've got the old that plane you can hear. I don't know if I can show it on camera, but anyway, it's going past. That's your little biplanes. They're for spotting sharks, shark spotters. But no one's swimming in our beaches because, hey, water's not green for no reason. It's contaminated with a algal bloom that is killing pets, making humans sick. So this is a Sarah and a Matthew. Good on you. That's a serious love lock. There's some nice engraving with a little master lock. What is that? A little 120/30, just to cap it off and keep it snug on the wire. Oh yeah, pour the snake shackle down. G'day, Snake Pics. How's it going, mate? Snake. Elijah. G'day, mate. Welcome in. Good to see you. Alright, you can be up there. No, that's no, they've got that wedged in. They have got that locked on tight. Which is fair enough. Roll. On another circuit. It's the same plane. So they look like they're all together. This one looks like it was put on earlier, 2019. Now that's some serious engraving. It looks like a long walk, but it's not actually. And these are no namers. We have no identification. 1938 to 2003. Well, that's a love and a half. 1934 to 1997. 1936 to 2012. 1945 to 2012. So I would say that those are possibly memorial locks. This is your master lock, Magnum series that you get. As you can see, it does not cope with sea salt or water or anything else. Alright, someone's coming through with some music on. If they're love locks, how do they know how long your probably memorial locks, exactly. So here we've got someone trying to write the word love. Yeah. So these are just not coping with the weather. These are what's known as your fake brass. So you get them thinking that you've got brass, but we must have a shark down there because that plane's back. Anyway, we're not looking for sharks, we're looking for locks. Lock sharks. Hey, lock sharks. Alright, there's some locks over the other side, but people have gathered, so we'll grab those shortly. Fifth of the 9th, 24. It's the old muster lock, 145 with some nice. Look at this. Nice little engraving there. Little skull. Your skull's what you need to cement your love. So be it. Oh, we've got a woofer on the beach. Okay, it's running, it's running. It's a fanger. Yeah, with this algal bloom, you wouldn't want to be, you don't really want to be having your dog running loose on the beach at all. You don't want them anywhere near any foam, any spray. Back again. Oh, what is it? Peak hour on the jetty. When I got down here, there was no one, nothing. Now there's heaps of people coming up. This is a lovely 234 Lockwood oldie. It's a fat body, beveled. That's a memorial lock. Beautiful old one. But shackle not designed for the elemental forces. Master Lock Fortress, nice engraving on that one. Very nice. The way people are memorialising their memory. Oh, that's another fake brassy. That paint's just bobbling away under that rust. It's unfortunate because it doesn't say on the packet fake brass. It just says brass lock. Whoa, you can even look at that. Oh my god, look at that. You can even see the pins through there. It's how does that happen? So those pin chambers have already rusted right out. Oh yes, on that side too. Look at that. Well, you don't see that every day. Some very interesting little beasties we're finding in the wild here. So let's go on this side. Nice over 7240, but once again, this is not going to protect you from the weather. Looks like they came back for a second try. G'day, Wild Willem. It is finally nice. Oh, last 2 nights, mate, it was like we'd gone back to winter. It was freezing, it was blowing its arse off, raining. It's been like that all week. It's doing the body, and I tell you, the body doesn't like it. You're getting snow snake. Oh my. Ooh, that sounds cold. It does sound cold. So I should close up my bag. Little yapper, he's got quite a set of lungs on it. Another no-namer. So we're just at the end of the little box section where the awning is. If you want to know where on the jetty we are. And so you have the long section, and then it comes out to this wider section. So someone stuck their foot through that. So the bottom one can't be locked, but they've got the old 7240, which is what the council uses around here for all their bins and things. And they do it with the standard keyway too. So that's the bin. Whoa, that's a biggie. Let's go turn around. I've no patience for dickheads today, GQ man. You just swat them trolls. And when a hint of disrespect or anything like that, just flick them off. I'm not fussed. I got no patience for dickheads. That's a nice. Now that's a 120/50. That's a biggie. Nice old big Lockwood. But the shackle's letting them down. But that is some surface rust. I mean, apart from in there where the chrome's gone, and in there the lock was surviving. But yes, but a little bit more protected up against the old block of wood. Yeah, they probably swap out, the council probably swaps out the locks regularly. G'day, Sack Squawk. How's it going? Oh, they cancel school if it gets to a certain amount while building. I didn't know they did that. I suppose they'd have to, because how else are you supposed to get there? Well, these two have seen better days. Once again, the old fake brassy survived. It's in quite some condition.
You ready to walk back now?
Yes.
It's got a really weird surface feel to it. It's all weird. Mumbles, Wong Justin. We are at the Lugs Bay Jetty, as per the title description. Adelaide, South Australia. This is an oldie. Someone in the chat's going to be able to recognise this straight away from its shape and those bits right there. No, there's other people on the jetty. They've just left. Had some disabled people out on an outing. So yeah, that's an oldie. Nice. Some more fake brassies. Jeez. People are just going for the cheapest locks they can find, because I went to the hardware store yesterday and it was slim pickings, I tell you. It was not a good look on the locks section. So I'll probably put up a shortly on that one. I took a video of the sad state of the lock affairs at the old Bunnings, the big green place. It was very sad. I don't know what our Bunnings is doing, but they don't seem to be offering any of the 334 range anymore. That's a Stanford. No marking. So we've just done that side of the jetty. We're doing this side now. And that little yap is still going off. Hasn't lost its breath yet. Make it run some more. Okay, we've got some down here. Tucked away right on the edge, on the corner. Best view. Best seat in the house. Alright, let's see if we can get to this one. It's a beautiful Lockwood. That's an old one. It's okay, it doesn't like that. Alright, let's try and get in this way. Yeah. It's one of the old ones from the, it's got the bevel, so you know it's from the general range, not the handy range, from back in the 60s. So this one here is another sad state of affairs. Look at that. Duramax. Ha! Never heard of it. Look at the pins at the back. Come on, get in. Look at that. a Vinco. Getting better. It's coping. The difference between real brass and non-real brass. Fake brass. Dad's spot. Old Master Lock 145s. There's that one again. Right, it's coming right at us. Wonder if I can get it on camera. Where are you in space? There's water. There's the plane. It's actually low enough to cause a bit of a wake on the water. That's interesting. Yeah, the Lockwood was looking good. That stripy one looked like a yacht. Is that the one you mean? Yep. It's exactly the plane. Anyone from the what is it, 70s or something, early 80s or something? It's called Fantasy Island. Nice. It's holding up. It's a no name, but it's solid brass, so we're looking good. I think we're back to our starting gate with the Lockwood 120 and the nice big old Lockwood Marine. Not Lockwood, that's an Avis Marine. That's okay. Oh, we missed this big one. Luckily came back around the spot that I would have been upset if I'd known I missed this one if I watched this backwards. I don't usually watch my lives back, but if I did and I spotted this one on the way through and I hadn't picked it, I would have been annoyed with myself. Okay, that is on a double, so that shackle ain't moving much. That's the old beautiful Lockwood, circa 1990s, 245. Beautiful. And what else is there? Very nice. It's got dates on the side, dates on the face, and but sticking a shackle that's not like a marine shackle, that's not rust proof, on a rusted bit of wire, then you probably guarantee that you'll end up with rust on your shackle. Right, so we have done that side. We're going to mosey on down. G'day. Oh, mate. Gilcan a stunk. Whoa, what the name? We'll just call you Gilly for short, mate. Welcome in, Gilly. So we are on a lock explore where we're checking out the locks that people have left on the jetty as a bit of a love memorial or a lost loved one memorial. So there's your Ava 7240. That's my name on. Plane's still coming through. It's pretty low. So Master Lock Fortress with someone put 3 memorial washes on them. Wow, what a magic day out and about. This is beautiful. We have not had a nice day like this all spring or all summer yet. And we've already cracked December. Lovely view. That's why it's a nice day out. And since we're going to enjoy the nice day out, we might as well look for locks. Not bad for 2018. Doesn't mean it was put there at 2018. Oh. It's seen better days. Wonder if it still turns. No. That's seized right up. Always wonder about people that put combo locks. Well, why are they putting a combo lock? Why aren't they putting a solid lock? So is that to hedge their bets in case something goes wrong? Then they get to come and take the lock off? Is that the plan? I don't know. Any of you out there who've ever done a love lock? Would you do a solid lock or would you go for a combo? What's your thoughts on it? To me, a combo lock sort of symbolises a little bit of you've left yourself an out. Probably can still be bypassed, Elijah. Yeah, it'd be a matter of getting the shim in past all the crud. Alright, we've got ourselves a little bit of a yacht. Let's have a bow peep at someone doing the relaxing thing out on the water. Geez, that plane is full on. It is right there. Going sideways. Where are you on the camera? Come on, get in the camera view. It is so hard to find a dot in the sky with a camera. Right, dot in the ocean. There we go. Let's go in a bit closer. No, only lets you go so far. Come on. It's not one of those $1 million yachts. It's just a nice little runabout, really. No, Lugs Bay, mate, not Gut Bay. Plane's coming straight at us. Let's see if we can spot it. Water. Plane. Plane. So what usually happens is, when they spot something nasty in the water, they will fly around it or over it, and they will dip their wings to let the people know in the water that there's something there. So if a plane flies over the water when you're in it, you always look up to see you're dipping your wings, because if you're dipping your wings, we're getting out of the dip. Get out of that drinker real quick, because there could be something coming for you. Right, it stopped right there. Okay, might have to go back. Wait. It's held up quite well, that little one. There's a nice one. But it's Seneca. The dial's still moving. Nope. Mumbles. Mate, yes, I understand that. I tell you what, if I was still able to do fishing, I would have come down here with me rods, and I'd end up doing fishing rods. I could just see it. But I stopped fishing when my grandparents passed. I used to do all my fishing with them, either by myself or with my grandparents. That's a nice big chunky master, big magnum, big hunky chunky beast, but she's all seized up because that's not weatherproof. That's another Seneca. They've just parked the yacht right there. Yeah, I guess you can park the yacht wherever you want in the water. Just drop your anchor and you parked it. This is a big chunky. This is nice. This is another memorial. Try and get the sun on it or off it. Yeah. Get the angle right. Nice big Lockwood 120. Beautiful big grassy. Oh, fake chrome too. We did that one. Okay. Losing track. Little master locks. A Magnum. Well, I can see why the lockpicking engineer only scored the locks that they do, because most of the locks are rusted shackles. They're not going to come off in a hurry. I'm going to take us to another space as well, to go and have a look at an abandoned yacht. But you know what that means. It means you're going to be sitting in the back seat like good little kids while I drive us there. Unless for some reason my phone's not charging at the moment and I lose my phone, that's what we'll be doing next. So that's an aluminium, but it has not coked. Titanium and aluminium mixed in together, but the sea says, stuff ya, I'm taking you out. Gonna claim a piece of you. It is a cool idea. When I was up in Townsville, they've got a big section, Mumbles, for memorial locks just outside the old army barracks. And I've put up some shorts on them. I've still got a heap more to put up, which I haven't got around to, but I'll be heading up there again very shortly. Mum's not doing too good. So we've had the call to go up. So that's what we'll be doing. Probably head up there probably the week after 24-hour live stream on New Year's Eve. It's a little old jackhammer. Let's have a look at what kind of lock they've got on the official fishboard. Hang on, where are you going? Stay there. Stay there. No brakes. Right. Oh, really? Is that because of the algal bloom and you shouldn't really be eating the fish because they're all floating to the surface and dying? Maybe the signs should say don't eat the fish. But hey, what do I know? So there we go, we've got a new little thing. This is new. Whoa. Fishing line, rinse bait packaging, hooks, lures, sinkers, swivels. Well, someone was up there for thinking, weren't they? Finally, you've got somewhere to put your sharks. Dump your unwanted fishing line and tackle here. Awesome. About time. And you've got a decent little lock on it too. A proper marine one. This is an all brassy. Ah, how do we get in there? Let's get in there. Get in there. I'll have to zoom. Now this is your Nautilus. Well, Nautic Abus. All brass. Brass shackle. Brass body. Brass pins. And some sort of other kind of springs, but now that's a proper lock for the application. So that's a clever idea. Do you have one of those in your town, city, state? Because this is new for here. Wasn't here last time I came down, so that's pretty cool. So this is the sort of wildlife. We've got wild locks and we've got wild fish, mussels, crabbies, other things you can't even identify. And then they stick that sign on there. No, it's not temporary. Green equals bad in the ocean. Green's not good. Now this massive algal bloom has taken out the whole coastline basically. There's not really a beach you can go to. It's a little suitcase lock. Trapped on there like lockjaw. Yeah, there's not a beach you can go to that's not been affected. That's your 120/30 Lockwood. Looking nice, but not looking nice when the chromes come off. It's a bit upset. Ah, are you from Mumbles? Are you from Australia? Mumbles says most of our lakes have those bins, but it's just been in the last couple of years they've put them up. Right. Okay. Yeah, so you got a combination of love locks and memorial locks. Thanks, Elijah. Appreciate that, mate. I know that there's one more. I'm thinking there's one more. Or there's two more. There's one that signifies the start of the love lock. But I noticed. Okay, we got a puppy, we got a wiener dog. It needs a little bit of exercise. That thing's got belly on the ground. That's a chunky wiener. Whew. Yeah, there's a bit of daylight between the belly and the ground, so it's doing all right. Arkansas, okay. You've got lots of big lakes around there, haven't you? Like, your lakes in America are so big, you just call them Great Lakes. We got no Great Lakes, we just got lakes. There's nothing great about them. They're just the lake. Well, apart from the pink one, that's pretty trippy. The pink lake. Spotted one. We got one. You're surrounded by Great Lakes, Dookie man. Cool. Oh, come on, YouTube. Cope with the phone moving. So that's a 7240 again. Very nice. Oh, we've got an old dog. Alright, we're now on puppy watch. What are you? Oh, a scrappy dog. Not a short to the ground one. So it's obviously that time of day when the puppies are due to go walking. Alright, they've got a new thing since the algal bloom, I guess. Looks pretty new. So they've got a new sign. Take pictures for waterway, send it in, adds to the data they're collecting that they do nothing with. Yeah. That's about what it looks like to me, as in distance wise, maybe a fraction out. Oh, come on. Yeah, about that. Couple of biggies here. Yeah. Nice one, 2050. What? Okay. The 83 Marine Series, another good one to have at the beach. This one is a keeper. It wants to say, our love cannot be rusted away. Nice. Very nice.
Well, he's trying to, like, not show this.
Isaac, Lily, Jackie and Mick, well done on your choice of love lock / memorial lock. Excellent choice right there. Oh, okay, we're going downhill. I've lost the, where's the little pink thing? Alright, I've missed one. I've missed a lot. I spotted it on the way in and went, oh yeah, cool. We'll come back to that one. But we haven't spotted it. Right, turn around and see if we can spot it from the same. Maybe it was down further, you know. It was a little combination pink. It was on that side. I now can't find it. Right, maybe it was down further. From the end of the jetty to the start of the wood. Yeah. A beaver lake. Mumbles, that would sound awesome. Like, I've watched so many docos on beavers. I just love them. Beavers and otters. I think are some of the coolest little beasties you can ever come across. That's a big lake. To the end of the rails. From the ocean to the sea. That's a political statement these days. Huh. Who'd have thought it? From the land to the sea. That's the political statement. Land to the sea. Why can't I find that little pink block? That's annoying me. Oh, come on. Where are you? I'll just have to tell you about it. It was a little combo lock. It looked like a master lock combo lock. We may have already picked it and I didn't see the colour because there was sun in my eyes or something. And it just looked like a regular one. That little yapper, it's the same little yapper that was there before. It is still going off. That thing has got some staying power. And it's in and out of the water. That's just... And the humans throwing stuff so that they can go in and out of the water. Well, that's just not good because the water's contaminated, people. Dogs have died. Just running on the beach. Oh, we got incoming chopper. Where is it? Just above us. That was right over the top of us. G'day, raking raccoon. Raccoons. That's another cool mini beast you've got over there. They're awesome. You can train those things and everything, do all sorts of shit. I think raccoons are awesome. I think they got a bad rap as far as criminality goes, but they do look like burglars. Okay, we got another puppy.
Well, what did it have?
That's a little King Charles Spaniel. Enjoying the walk on the jetty because don't let the animals walk on the beach. Even on the sand is contaminated. Water hits the sand. the algae gets left behind. It's not rocket science, people. Keep your animals off the sand and off the water, out of the water. I know where the pink thing is. It's down here. I've just spotted it. Ha! I've just spotted a pink thing. Right, there's the steps to go down into the thing. We're not doing that because of contaminated space. But I found the lock. Not the combo lock, but yeah, I found the combo lock too. But also, there's another lock here. Another one from the council. This bin has not been kicked in, but they don't buckle up the bottom halves, obviously. Oh, that's a tight little fitting lock, isn't it? That's a neighbour 7240 in better nick than others. Now this lock symbolises the start of the Memorial of Locks on Large Bay Jetty. It's a nice one, it's an Abus. I've not seen the Abus 144s with the black numbers dial thingy. Is that still working? Ouch. No. That's not moving. We've seized up. But yeah, nice. 144.40. And we've got a memorial here for a rest in peace. Lovely. Oh, they finally put that little tucker on Adelaide. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? That way. There we go. Still getting his face and stuff, still exploring. Are they mumbles? Are raccoons nocturnal beasties? Yeah, raccoon, they are a decent pick. The 7240, they're one of my favourite picking locks. They're really good to practice really light tension and to practice a spool picking, because there's 5 spools in those 6 pinners. Usually the second pin is your standard. It just looks far on the camera, mate. It's really not that far out to the jetty, to the end of the jetty. Right. Lovely, you always know when you've made it back to land, the flies start swarming you. Okay, there's that little rugrat. It's up on the jetty now. Let's get a close-up of the culprit. Yep, scrappy dog. Oh, get in there, clean that face, feel good. Get that algae off your face. Yeah, rub it on the jetty. What are we now, so? Alright, we've got all this little lock all the way down the front. Well, we can't leave that one out, can we? We're going to have to pay it some attention. It's a Stanford. Is it? I guess. The old fake grassy. Cool. Let's see how we go with the So the next place I'm going to take you to, it's a dolphin sanctuary. There's not going to be any dolphins. No one's coming up here this way because of the algal bloom and dead fish and shit. So don't doubt we'd see any dolphins, but what we will see is an abandoned yacht. That's your signage. So it says no riding bikes, and someone just zooms past me on a bike. So not everyone reads the signs. And we've also got this sign here that I want to show you. Now this is the sign that the South Australian government thinks is okay to inform the public about this algal bloom. Now we all know that the council comes down every morning and cleans up the dead fish off the beach, right? So it is killing stuff. It is killing dogs. So it's all good. It's all good. It's got an algal bloom. But don't worry, you know that thing's naturally occurring. Yeah, not to this extent, it's not. So they just want you to, visit the beach, it's safe. Bullshit. Check the water before you swim and stay away from the foamy or discoloured water. You saw the ocean, the whole fucking thing's discoloured. And if it gets blowy, that's where the foam gets tossed up. Where do you think the foam comes from? The water. Oh, I'll tell you what, they must reckon people are thick as dipshits, I tell you. If you experience irritation, just rinse it in fresh water, you'll be right. No sweat. A little bit of irritation never hurt anyone when you can rinse it off in fresh water. Not tap water, they want you to rinse it off in fresh water. Well, the freshwater waterways around here are all discoloured from the algal bloom. Don't wash off in the fresh water, just use your tap water. And then we've got keep dogs close and away from the dead fish and foamy or discoloured water. You're serious. And then it goes to tell you fish caught live and all commercially available seafood from South Australian waters is safe to eat. So they say that you can fish off the end of this jetty, catch your fish, and it's safe to eat. Even though the water is green as fuck, there's dogs dying, there's fish, dead fish washing up every day. I mean, what Drongo wrote that? Because I'm not buying it. Anyone else buying it? There was a lockpicking engineer. G'day, mate. Yeah, I'm here on the lockpicking engineer inspired Largs Bay Jetty tour. That's a little library. So we've just done the Bay People the locks. What you left behind, mate? Gee, did you have to leave all the rusted chuckles? Yeah, exactly, Elijah. Natural my ass. What sort of idiots do they think we are? So, we are heading to the vehicle now, and we're going to go have a boat peep at this abandoned yacht. So, we're just going to get you to the car. You tuck you in the back seat. You behave, don't be fighting in there. And we'll be there in a jiffy. I might actually... oh, there's a little cafe. Yep. And the obligatory parents' nightmare. So that's a beautiful old building. Love to get to explore that one day. Go on the top, that'd be cool. That is, what is it? The Largs Bay Hotel. And they've got a little park area just beside the jetty, so you don't have to, go out on the beach if you don't want to. Yeah, I tried to get in there for the explore, but we just couldn't get access. But that was the building I did the explore around and checked out all the external locks, and then those locks. That was the one that had that really weather damaged Borg combination lock, Diddy lock. That was pretty cool. Oh, where's the car keys? That'd be good if I found the car keys. Oh, looks like Santa's arrived on the hotel roof. Yeah, good on you. Oh my, someone's gone all out on that one. Jeez. I didn't know it was illegal to cover your lights in your car in Christmas lights. They don't even let you have a little, even strip lights here on your vehicle, let alone Christmas lights. So someone's going to find out the hard way. So I brought me, what do you call it? Ice bricks, in case the phone started to overheat on us, because that'd never be good. No, sometimes the early Lockwood mumbles was made in, don't look how messy my car is, the early Lockwoods were made in Thailand, no, Hong Kong and Thailand. And then they had all operations in Australia when they set up the Ogden factory here. And then then us at Adelaide took them over, or partially took them over, and they brought a part share in Lockwood, Australia, in the early the late 1990s, early 2000s, and then a handful of years after that, they bought out the whole company, as Adelaide have done everywhere else. Buy that shit out. Right, I wonder if we can get away with some of this like this. If I stick you in the back seat, would you be legal? I don't know. Let's find out. How are we going to hook you on? Let's hook you on over here. Come on, lock on. Oh. Just going to sit up there. Stay there. Let's find out. That'll work. Okay. Off we go.
There's been some new research done saying that more people will be reported than highly stressed. That's not surprising, but also...
If I lose you, I'll put you back on. Now this isn't where our destination is. This isn't our destination. This is the port, the docks. Cargo ships and stuff come in. Why are we here? Well, because we're lost. Which is nothing unusual for me, to get lost when I'm driving. That's why they invented maps. So that's the dock, and they're building it out, so they're making it bigger or something. That's where the container ships come in. They get unloaded, and then your shit gets dumped over there, and you wait for ages for it to be cleared by customs. But there is a little marina here. This is the South Australian Royal Yacht Club. Yes. Right, so I'm going to put another charger on you. Have a look at the map to see which way I need to go. And I need to put you on a cooler as well, because you look like, well, you feel like that the phone just burnt my hand, so I think you're warming up a little bit. So did you enjoy the drive out here? Let's get up there. Cooler on you when we've got that on you as well. I'm not sure. Might just slide it in behind you. Try not to hit any buttons. Oh no. Oh, that's just dropped itself down. Phone holder collapse. Oh, that's not at work. Snap right off. Alright, plan B. What's plan B? Plan B. Do we have a plan B? No. stick you there for a minute to enjoy the view while I get myself situated. G'day Swamp Picker, how's it going mate? Welcome in. Yep, we're heading to a location. Whoa, holy shit, that's big. Alright, let's have a bump over this. Alright, there's a little bit distracting me here. Alright, let's have a look at this thing. Look at the size of this. Look at the size of that. Oh, come on. That thing's huge. It's got its engines on reverse, waiting for the little boat to go out. Oh, it's turning in. It's coming towards us. Alright, let's say g'day. Obviously send it off on camera and they want to come and have a bo peep. Ground frog, welcome to the pond, mate. Oh, I've lost my shot. Where to go? There you go. Now we've got a helicopter coming. Yep, down, there's a few marinas. We've been to a few on the way down here. Mate, this thing is big. This thing is sleek, but look at the colour of the things floating on the water there. That's your narky stuff. So that's your Royal Yacht Club, South Australia's little marina. Their little clicky group right near the container dock. Now that's the container dock. That's where you unload your container ships, and then over this way is where the cargo ships get unloaded. So the Dion Leader is in dock at the moment, so that's where all your cars and stuff get unloaded. Right, let's look at the map. Yes, old school, because you're on the phone, I can't look up the map on the thing, can I? What's the name of the place? Let's find out. Huh. Found it. That's our location. Where are we now? Okay, over here. We're down here somewhere. No, we were there at the jetty. And now we are... Oh, yeah, possibly almost past there. So how do we get over there from there? Alright, let's find out. Let's change maps. Where do we go? Join to map 67. You all miss these sort of days when you go look at one location and then say go to map 67, which is like 100 pages away from where you were. You miss those fun days of trying to find yourself located on a map? Right, I see. You have to go all the way around there. Okay. So we're here-ish, over here. So we have to go follow that one around. Oh, we're jumping pages again. Alright, we're going to 79 now. Alright. Okay. Rightio. It's popped out at the top, I think. Oh, I see what it does. It just shimmies right around and then comes back down. So if we cut across any of these roads, we'll get us onto where we need to be, which is on page 91 and 92. Where's that spit us out at? Ah. Alright, that doesn't look good. Okay. Alright. So if we go where? How do you get to the other place? How do you get to 80? 80. Backtrack. How do you get to 80? Mate. Grand Trunkway. Joins on 92. Jesus, taking me all over the world. Alright, so if we go... back the way we came, maybe? Go back the way we came, cut across. No, that's not going to get, oh yeah, that'll get us Perkins. Grand Trunkway. Alright, we can still do this. We'll get there eventually. Alright, then we've got a plan. We go from 5 pages, 20 pages that way, 5 pages that way, 2 pages back that way, and a page that way. We'll get there. Fuck, man. Alright. We're doing it. Putting you back in the back seat. Don't forget the map. Oh, there's that on the blue. There you are. Here we go, kids. Behave yourselves in the back. If we lose the stream, then it'll come back on when I'm at the location. still with us? It's still going. Unbelievable. Why does that come up? Hey, you're still with us. Awesome. Excellent. We're here. Ah, awesome. All right. Let's hope the thing's still charging up. Okay. Now this place, this place is called, not this place specifically, the location, it's called Garden Island. And that across the way, where are we? I think up there, that is called Torrens Island. And that's where the yacht has asked itself up. So we're going to have a boat peek. I did come down a while back and I did a video, but not up to posting just yet. I've got so much loaded on my channel to be posted. I just have to do descriptions and press go. But sometimes that's a little bit harder than you think. So over that way, that way, down there, there, is the small boat club. So that's where you get the canoers and stuff come out of there. It's quite a nice picnic area. It's only the second time I've been down here, just recently found it. I thought that was pretty cool. And it's got this nice boardwalk, so it goes to there and down that way, through all those mangroves. Come on. And the yacht is just there, as you can see. We get closer to it as we get out into the water. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but that's green. Green as, and not a good green too. So it's a lovely little boardwalk. Yeah, just a slight breeze, yeah. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on. Can you still hear me? Lost my screen. Can't actually see anything on my screen. Got like a black screen-ish. So I don't know if that's out of charge or what. I've left my bag back at the car because I thought I had enough battery in this one. Alright, we're just going to have to go back to the car, charge up, bugger it. Alright, sweet, we're back. So, the thing ran out of juice. Yeah, we're back. Sorry about that. No, I just had to trying to find some power. I've got 4 chargers. You think any of them want to go? No. So I've hooked onto it. Emergency power. So we are going to get back into it. Oh, we're not going to do the boardwalk again because that's too clickety. We're just going to go down here and get a closer look at the abandoned boat. Okay, it's still saying it's having trouble charging, but anyway, come on, you can do it, phone. Stay charged for 5 more minutes, that'd be nice. Good to get the keys out of the car, it's always nice. It could be a little bit blowy. Charging. Stay charging. Garden Island is the name of the place. We're at. We're on. We're near. We got puppies. You can go down that way. Oh, that's interesting. G'day, how's it going? The puppy wants to get on the live stream.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
What's the... Oh, Winston, you're kidding me.
Yeah, and Tommy. Tommy.
Come on, Winston. Winston.
Hello.
My cat's Winston.
Was it?
Yeah. I've never known how many Winstons there were in the world until we got a cat named Winston.
That's right, yeah.
And now we're seeing the name everywhere. And
Yeah,
then there's the
I've
other
seen a
one.
few dogs called Winston, yeah.
Yeah? It must be a popular name
Yeah.
these days or something.
He's, what's he? He's 2.5, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now that Tommy's, what's he? He's 2 in about 16th of December.
Yeah, what sort of puppies are they?
Cavoodles.
Cavoodles. So that's a King Charles and a
poodle.
poodle.
Yeah. But he's a miniature one or something. But different breeders.
Yeah.
He's a cavoodle and he's something else cavoodle. Some of them get a bit bigger too.
Okay. Tommy.
Tommy, what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah. Tommy. Yeah.
Come and say g'day to the viewers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll have a
Yeah.
treat. Yeah. Won't say no to that.
Tommy. Boy, there you go. Yeah, come on. Yeah. There you go. Oh, one more, that's it.
Awesome. Thank you very much. See you later, Winston. See you later, Tommy. Thanks for stopping by. Little social butterflies. Check it out. Having a belly rub. Tom stopped to have a belly rub. And they're off. Well, they're friendly little yappers. That was nice. Nate! G'day, mate! Venomous snake. Oh, fucking hell, the phone's dropped out. It's not holding its juice. Bloody phone is not accepting the charge from the charger, so I've had to plug it into the car. So we're just going to go down a little bit further down that way, give ourselves a nice little posse. Check out this abandoned yacht. We're on a spin cycle, that's right, indeed. Thank you for keeping the chat going. Awesome. Right, we are going to just head down here. Front seat this time. I haven't got you in the back seat because I didn't know if you were coming back, and if you came back I needed to know if you're on or not. So while we're just here we shall have a vote, hey? Yeah, that's right, JMR. Yeah, just before the drop bears attack, we lose all service, all internet, all happy days are gone. That's how you know they're coming for you, mate. It's as close as it'll let me zoom in on a live stream, which doesn't really show you that much at all. But it's pretty there's no reason why that thing can't be floated back to the yacht club just around the corner or just up the road. That thing floats at full tide. That thing floats, so it's not as though it's got a busted hull. And the anchor's down and the floaters are down on each side, so don't know why it's just been left there. Everything's still on the boat, solar panels, the works. So it just needs a new sail really, and should be up and going. But looking at the level of degradation on the top deck, that thing's been there a fair while. So that's a multi-million-dollar yacht. So why would you leave it there? Why would the authorities let you leave it there? It's a main waterway up Port River. But it does give wow, welcome back. We are done. We have made it back. I just read your message to say you sent me a message. Cool. Thanks, Elijah. Appreciate it. No worries. Totally understand. I made it back home to the lock lab. It's the only way I can actually end the stream is to get some charge into my phone to be able to end the stream. Otherwise, it just continues to go and go and go. It has a mind of its own. So I thought, well, while I'm on here, I might show some new locks. Some locks we scored this week. We saved from a fate worse than someone who doesn't know what they're doing with locks. Haven't actually had a look at these out of the packet yet. Got some bits. Don't know if we've got all the bits. 4 locks, 3 keys, okay. Wafer locks, yep. Window locks. Yeah. Window locks, not window latches. Not window latch locks. Latch locks? Latch locks. It's a little banged up. Hey, focus. Saturday would be good. Okay, there's a click there. How do I unclick it? Pick it. Click. Click and it locks. Nice. Are they mastered? Is the question. For slider windows or cabinets. Yeah. Yeah, these are windows for here. They're not You don't see these sort of things on cabinets here. Now, if something says a window lock, that's all we use it for here. We don't like to go outside the box too much. Oh yeah, that unlocked it. That's nice. Okay, so okay, turn it to lock it. Nice little click. Bit sticky. Springy in there. So I wonder if they're all the same key. Yeah. Give it back. Yay. So I can see why these ones were sent to Habitat for Humanity, which is where I got them. It's got a bit of whatever that is there. It's a bit of a ding or something. Manufacturing fault. Looks like the paint hasn't properly spread. But they're all metal, so that's a nice sign that they're all metal. Pot metal, but they're metal, and they are pretty grabby. So that's just a pin that comes through there, and that is all that's really saving. That is all that is stopping your window from opening, being forced open, is that little pin there. Not much length to it, like you would have to recess it in or something. Or it's one of those windows on the ledge, and that goes under there like that, stops it or something. I've been collecting window locks for a fair while now, so I have quite a variety of them. I have showed them on live streams before, a different variety of them. Yet to do a video. That one seemed to have come out further than the other one. Maybe. A nice little score. Wonder if the other keys are all working. Yeah, nice additions to the collection, but it's always nice to have, you know, to find stuff with keys, because often we don't get keys with things. So these are good for, like, when a friend rings up and says, "Have you got a window lock?" It's like, "Yep, got one with a key." Because I tell you what, the prices have shot through the roof. Now, a 4-pack of these, and these are the Whitco keys. So these are Whitco. The big W on there, sort of, I reckon. Yeah, I think like a Whitco. These ones, a 4-pack of these, in the hardware store yesterday, $98. Yeah, I know, don't choke on your lock. That's $98. 4 locks, because it comes with their keys and their screws. Now, do they have the, good question, GQ man, what sort of screws are you talking here? Do they have the trippy little mongrels to get out, what are they called? The security screws. So we do have a placky plate that goes in there just to make it, you know, look and feel all homey, snug. And these are, what are these? Nope, The standard Phillips. Not securities at all. Oh, hang on a minute. They're standard Phillips. They're securities. Mongrel and a half to get these out. So these are in like that, so that once they screw in, you can't unscrew them. How do you get them out? Well, you have to do a lot of stuffing around. You either have a particular tool that they make, which I've never seen one, I've never seen anyone use one. You can put a slit in it with a file or a Dremel to create a slot, so you can use the slotted screwdriver in it. That's your best bet. Or you can drill the guts down there and put in a screw extractor and wiggle that sucker out of there. But either way, you're there for the next half an hour. These are such mongrels to get out, because don't forget, once you get these things in, this thing is up against your window or something. It's in a tight spot up against the corner of your window sash, and so trying to get in there with a Dremel or a file, it's not easy. Add and Q sticker. G'day, mate. What? Add a Q&A sticker. Oh, that's a YouTube thing that comes up. Add a Q&A sticker. You go away, YouTube. I'm sick of all your changes. I'm not interested, YouTube. Go away. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty good score, and it was $8. Bit pricey, but considering they're 98 in the shop, in their happy little packaging. Now the other thing that I saw in the hardware store yesterday was yesterday? Yep, yesterday. Sad, sorry state of affairs. Now there was none of them little cards for the Lockwood 334 range at all, let alone the monoblock or anything else. The chromies, nothing. There was nothing. The shelves were basically empty, right? I mean, of most locks, most branded locks. They were like, there was a few, because I showed you once where they've got this much master lock now and this much Lockwood down the bottom. Well, all this stuff up the top was nearly all gone. There was a few here and there in a tray, that was it. And down the bottom there was still some Lockwoods, but not many, and none of the 334 range. So I'm thinking, well, there's been a run on locks. People need to lock up their new Chrissy Prezzies, I would expect. Yeah. Bargain. But I would prefer it if, I know us at Adelaide have taken over everything in the lock world, but if the companies that have managed to retain their brand name, such as Whitco, were able to put it on their lock as well as their key, because, what if the lock loses its key? You don't know who it was when it was something back in its day. So I thought, good score. And with the trippy screws, I don't have those screws at all, because why would you want to have them? But I don't have them in my screw box. Yeah. And that's your old style. That's your Lockwood stabby in the ground bolt. Some people use these for your window locks. They'll put it like that and they'll shove it in the side of a thing like that. But this is basically for your drop down, your patio lock, where you want to attach it to your patio door and push that down each time you want to, do that. It saves you putting in a bit of timber. But this thing's weighty. Like, this thing would weigh more than the 4 of those put together. So today was a lovely day at the Old Lugs Bay Jetty. If you didn't see it, it was managed to get it all in before, and a bit of a drive to a new location before the phone died. Managed to get the phone back, but 6% of charge doesn't get you nothing these days. Apparently, it's like $100 buys you nothing these days. So it died again. So I thought I'd head home, and then I headed home, and straight away greeted by hungry animals. So fed the cat and the dog, fed the human, and back in the lock lab. It's been a fair while since I've been in the lock lab, I must say. In my absence, I've not done any lock stuff. So it was good that I found those locks in Habitat for Humanity when I did, because I wasn't even looking for locks. I went in there looking for something else that they used to have, but they don't have anymore. But as you do when you're in somewhere, I'll quickly have a look see if there's any locks, as you do. And I did, and there was. So I was pretty happy about that. Okay, that's where all those are. So these, I don't know if you've got them up your way, Elijah. It's called, it's a discount shopping chain, and it's taken over from Right Price. So it is called, but they have the stuff they do is standard groceries sold heaps cheaper, but they're not all out of date like Right Price used to be. It was notorious for having out of date stock and trying to flog it off on you. So this place is called it's either NQR or NNQ. One of them's a takeaway shop that sells really nice tofu mushroom cold rolls, and the other one's a supermarket, and I always get them mixed up. I think NNQ is the cafe and NQR is the supermarket. Yeah, let's go that way around. Locked in. Yeah, that's my final answer. Yep, NQR. Quite good. That's a beautiful old one. Still got a nice shackle spring on that, even though we're not badly rusted out. We've got a bit of discoloration. It's a nice old lockwood. It's only new here, Elijah, so I wouldn't be surprised if it hasn't made it up your way yet. But it makes a big difference. So for things that are like gluten-free, they have a small range of stuff. But like, for instance, gluten-free chalky bickies, you know, like your gluten-free version of a Tim Tam, they sell them for $3, $8.50 or something. Coles sells exactly the same thing, exactly the same brand, for $8 to $9 to $11. Depends on where you go. So a considerable markup by the big shopping centres, the big supermarket chains, which is really not nice. But there you go. We've been knowing they're ripping us off for a long time, and when you actually see the price comparison from one shop to another, and you go and you think, well, this mob's selling it for a fraction of the cost, and they're still in business, so they're still making money. Why can't Coles bring their prices down more? Be the big question, but it never gets answered. So there's the Whitco brand. It's what the old Whitcos used to look like. Oh, the new Whitcos, I think, still look like that, don't they? I haven't seen a new Whitco. Not sure. Yes, they didn't want that kick coming out. It's tucked in there nice. Well, I just want to come on and say thank you very much for hanging with us throughout all the stoppages, through the live stream, and to close off the live stream properly while we can. Plus, you have to, if you don't go back into your live stream, it continues staying live apparently. And it did take me a while to work out how to get back into it the first time. And I tried to get it to come up on my computer. I couldn't get it to come up on my computer, so I haven't figured that part of the techie side of things out yet. But you get that. So thanks for joining us, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Hoping to get back into doing live streams regularly again, either during the day when I have time, or coming on after animals dinner time, which is, I guess, about now. Yeah. Thank you very much, Elijah. Thank you very much, GQ Man. Appreciate it. Thank you to all else who participated in the stream today, who enjoyed our trek out to Lugs Bay Jetty and going on the Lock Explore. Take care, everyone. Stay legal. Temptation is everywhere.